namhlanje impilo iniphethe kanjani namhlanje masithembe niyaphila masithembe niyaphila. So South Africa was obviously colonized, and that's how apartheid came to be, and many of our towns and cities have English names referred to as colonial names, and South Africa became a free democratic country in 1994, which was 30 years ago, just 30 years ago. That's when we received our very first democratic president, Nelson Rolihlahla Dalibunga Madiba Mandela. And despite having colonial names, we also had Xhosa name for these cities, but the colonizers were unable to pronounce them since they sometimes contain clicks. As a matter of fact, some of our towns with clicks on them happen to have a colonial name as well, and some with clicks which are just like small towns that even look like villages do not have a colonial name, and I just wanted to share those names with you guys, and you can try and see if you can pronounce the names for the different towns and cities that we have in South Africa. Some of the cities, the colonial names have been banished, and then they only have like the local names being used. So you have to familiarize yourself with the actual name of those places and try by all means to pronounce them how you may. Okay, great. So since I'm from the Eastern Cape, I obviously thought to myself, how about I start with the Eastern Cape, and that's exactly what I will be doing today. Not really from the Eastern Cape, it's mostly from the Eastern Cape, but all around the country, but mostly from the Eastern Cape, if that makes any sense. But I will be involving the entire country, and let's get started. Okay, for our first city, which also happens to be the biggest city in the Eastern Cape, It's along the coast and it has a beautiful, 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 beautiful ocean side or beach, and it also happens to have an island or two, but yeah. And the city is called Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth was once called Ebai. But it is now formally known as Gqeberha. Shh. Let's wait for the car. Port Elizabeth is Gqeberha. I'm going to Port Elizabeth. Ndiya eGqeberha. I'm in Port Elizabeth. Ndise Gqeberha. Gqeberha for Port Elizabeth, the biggest or largest city in the Eastern Cape. Gqeberha. For our second, number two, we have Ngamakwe. I don't know or don't think Ngamakwe has an English or colonial name, but I know it as Ngamakwe. And Ngamakwe is in Mngxuma municipality. Which is still in the Eastern Cape. Ngamakwe. We started with Gqeberha and then now Ngamakwe. And then after that we have another one that I do not think it has a colonial name, and it is Mqanduli. Dear Mqanduli. I'm going to Mqanduli. I'm in Mqanduli. Ndise Mqanduli. And then Mqanduli is in King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality. King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality in the Eastern Cape. We have Mqanduli. Qabela inqwelo uye eMqanduli. Get inside the car and let's go to Mqanduli. Or travel to Mqanduli. You say Qabela inqwelo uye eMqanduli. Mqanduli. And after that we have a town or a village, not quite sure, it's very poorly developed, and that is Ucintane. And after Ucintane we have Stewartstown, which is in the KwaZulu-Natal province of South Africa. Stewartstown is called Iqobo. Ixhobo, Ixhobo, Ndiexhobo. I'm going to Stewartstown. Ixhobo, Stewartstown. And then after that we have Xhosa. Xhosa. Xhosa is a very, very beautiful place or location just outside of East London. Emonti, which is for East London. Very beautiful. A lot of tourists who usually come to the Eastern Cape normally go to Xhosa, and a lot of people who work around East London, if they want to go and have a mini getaway, they usually go to Xhosa. It has a bit of wildlife and a bit of that feel of being in a quiet, beautiful place, being surrounded by nature. That is Xhosa. It's a very famous location too. And then after that we have Butterworth. When you're traveling from Tata to East London, there's a town called Butterworth. Butterworth is called Gua. Butterworth. Gua. For Butterworth. And then after that we have King Williamstown, which is a town neighboring to Emondi, East London. We have King Williamstown, which is called Once. And then after Once we have Grahamstown. Grahamstown was once called Egini, Grahamstown, but now the word or name Egini has been formally changed to Makhanda Kanxele. Makhanda, it's just Makhanda, but Makhanda comes from Makhanda Kanxele. And if you know my videos, you already know the story of a warrior king in the Eastern Cape referred to as Makhanda Kanxele, and I spoke more about him in one of my videos. But long story short, he was a Xhosa warrior king from Egini, Grahamstown, born and raised there, grew up to be a warrior king, and now to keep him alive or his name alive so that it gets to live on, the town has been formally changed from Egini to Makhanda Kanxele. Just Makhanda. Every time I say Makhanda, I always have to I feel the need to say Kanxele. It's just Makhanda. Grahamstown is Makhanda for Makhanda Kanxele. And then after that we have Craddock. We call Craddock Ekaladokwe. It is more like the Xhosa version of Craddock. Let's just wait. You say Kaladokwe. And then after that we have Ecala. icofimvaba, icofimvaba, cofimvaba. And then we have ngobo, ngobo, which is ngobo, 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 as in the clock, the clock. And then that is ngobo, which is the neighboring town to Equa, Butterworth, still within the Eastern Cape. And then after that we have Ladifre. Ladifre, Ladifre is called Cacadu, Cacadu, Icacadu in Ladifre. Ladifre is Cacadu, Cacadu, Icacadu. And then after that we have Maclear, Maclear, Maclear. Maclear is Ngangahu, 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 Maclear. I'm going to Maclear. Ndiye Ngangahu, Ndiye Ngangahu, Ngangahu, Maclear. I'm going to Ngangahu. That's what you should be saying. Not I'm going to Maclear. Me. Yeah. I'm going to Ngangahu, which is Maclear, Ngangahu, Ngangahu. So if you were to go to Maclear, what would you say? I'm going to Ngangahu, or Ndiya eNgangahu, Ndiya eNgangahu. I'm going to Maclear. After Ngangahu we have Queenstown. Queenstown, Queenstown is Komani, 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 Ndiye Komani. I'm going to Queenstown, Komani. And after that we have Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph, Mount Aleph is Emaxesibeni, Emaxesibeni. Ndisemaxesibeni, I'm in Mount Aleph. Ndisemaxesibeni, I am in Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph is Emaxesibeni, Emaxesibeni, Emaxesibeni for Mount Aleph. And then after that we have Mount Frere. Mount Frere, Mount Frere, Mount Frere is Kwabhaca, 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 Kwabhaca is Mount Frere. And then after that we have Ngeleni, Ngeleni, which is only called Ngeleni. You must definitely know how to pronounce it because you don't have an alternative name. Ngeleni, Ngeleni. They say Ngeleni, I am in Ngeleni. And after Ngeleni we have another place which does not have an English version, so you should know how to pronounce it, and that is Umbu, Umbu. Dingwaku Umbu, I am from Umbu. Dingwaku Umbu, I am from Umbu. Umbu, Umbu, which does not have an English version. Umbu, a re re o u, Umbu, in Umbu. After that we have another one which is Ntabankulu, Ntabankulu, Ntabankulu. Should be able to pronounce that one, as well as another easy one, Kutsolo, Tsolo, Tsolo, Tsolo. You should be able to pronounce that one as well. Tsolo, Solo. And then we have Willow Vale. Willow Vale is called Gatyane. Ukugatyane. They are in Willow Vale. Bakugatyane. They are in Willow Vale. Ukugatyana. He or she is in Willow Vale. Kugatyana. Willow Vale. And then we have another place which only has one name, which is Kokstad. And then we have Cape Town. Cape Town is called Kapa. Divakashele eKapa. I'm visiting Cape Town. Divakashele eKapa. I'm visiting Cape Town. Cape Town is Kapa. Dise Kapa. I am in Cape Town. After that we have Johannesburg. Johannesburg is referred to as Egoli, or you can also say Gauteng, which is more like Gauteng, but it's a Gauteng, which is Johannesburg. If you are in Pretoria, they say Pitoli is Pretoria. Pretoria is Pitoli. And there is another place called Qobo. And then after Qobo we have Pietermaritzburg. Pietermaritzburg is called Mgungundlovu, which shouldn't be difficult for you guys to pronounce. It's easy. Mgungundlovu. Indlovu is a Xhosa name for elephant. Indlovu, Mgungundlovu, Port Pietermaritzburg. Sorry, that's my tongue. Pietermaritzburg, Mgungundlovu. And then after that we have Uitenhage, which is Tinaga. Dise Tinaga. Ndingwase Tinaga. Ndisuka eTinaga. Ndiya eTinaga. Uitenhage. And then after that we have Durban. Durban is called Thekwini. Thekwini is Durban. It's very easy to pronounce, and it's in the KwaZulu-Natal province, and it's the biggest city over there, and I think the capital, right? Durban. It's Thekwini. For our last town, I just wanted to end things off with a very easy to pronounce town, which is Berlin. Shh, just wait for the car. Shh. Which is Ntabozuko. Ntabozuko is very much easy to pronounce. As for Berlin, which is Ntabozuko. That is pretty much it. So do let me know how easy or how difficult it is to pronounce these names. Do you find the names interesting and beautiful and easy to pronounce, or are you like, maybe just get English names for all the places to accommodate everybody, or you like, you guys were colonized for long enough, and you deserve to have those names. You deserve to have those names, and they are beautiful names, and everyone should try and be able to pronounce them to the best of their ability. Do let me know your thoughts. I would pretty much love to hear what you think about the different towns and cities and maybe villages every now and then that we have with these names. So yeah, that is pretty much for today's video, and if you don't know what to comment, maybe you can just let me know which of all the places that I've mentioned you like. You know what, that one has a really beautiful name. I really love the name of that one. That one has an absolutely beautiful name. Which name of the different towns and cities did you find interesting, beautiful, or it stuck with you for some reason? Let me know. And with all that being said, that is going to be it from today's video. Dinitanda nonke makaya. Goodbye, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.